What it do, everybody? How y'all doing out there in internet land? The Shake Up Guys are back in the building. How's everybody feeling? Still same old madness, same old crazy shit, but we got the boys in the building, you know what I'm saying? The boys is back in town. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Rock in the building. Got my man JL in the building. I'm your man Doug. What's going on with you? What's happening? If you've seen by the title, we didn't really have a topic for today, but when we leave this show, we do go and live regular lives, and it's kind of crazy how people kind of react to the things that go on this show, because it is just a show. So today, instead of having a topic, we figured we would just discuss the shit that pisses us off.
Air some shit out, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna air this shit out. But before we do all that, man, you know what I'm saying, I gotta say what's up to the fellas. What's up, fellas?
What's up, bro?
And what's up to the chat room? Thank you to y'all, whoever that decides to show up and talk. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk shit to me, do it in the chat room. Don't do it to me on the street, because I'm liable to. I have guns, so everybody knows.
Multiple,
lots of them. So. Keep that in mind. If you want to talk shit to me, do it in the chat room.
I'm a man of integrity.
You're a man of integrity?
I must say. Congratulations, sir. on your win.
Oh, yeah.
The Tennessee Titans.
I don't gloat about shit like that.
I know you don't.
I'm a gracious winner.
I know you don't. But
plus, I had nothing to do with them winning. I'm just a fan.
Y'all boys showed up.
Well, defense finally had to show up, man. The motherfuckers ain't been playing defense for shit. They lost to the Bengals.
But I don't know if you did see though.
Bengals.
Look. I gotta put a button there. But I did give you your second loss in fantasy though.
Oh yeah, that's why they did lose in fantasy.
That's only second time though. So. Hats off to that.
7-2. It's my first time playing fantasy, man.
Yeah, and you're doing a fucking hell of a job.
Hey man,
how you gonna come to my family fantasy and run the board?
Hey dog, it's you know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
Happy birthday to Mr. Kyle.
All right, happy birthday,
You know what I'm saying? Had to give him another loss last week.
Uncle Kyle, what's happening? Happy birthday.
Sometimes I don't think like with D, I don't think he's really even paying attention to that fantasy.
Sometimes D,
because it's like the what he has starting, like his play.
Right.
It's like what he like.
Sometimes D's focusing on like the big money fantasy football.
Yeah, he's doing something else.
We got the trophy shit.
Like I'm not finna text him and be like, hey man, that guy's
Rodney, did it not hurt, bro? That shit hurt me, man. Big time, fam.
Got another fellow Bears fan up there.
Pull in the chat room.
Bear down, baby.
Pull in the chat room. Rodney in the chat room, man. You got another Bears supporter.
First time they come in, they just start taking shit over. That's like motherfuckers that play poker for the first time come in and run the goddamn game.
Whenever somebody sits down at the poker table and says, "Oh, this is my first time playing," I walk off.
I get up.
Right.
No, I get up. Nope. You ain't got no skill behind this shit. You just.
I remember when I was still learning. We was at Peanuts, bro, on my birthday night. Remember that? We was all fucked
I've drank a lot.
Yeah, we was all fucked up. Yeah, I ran the table on my birthday night. It's like, we finna drink good now.
Yeah, man. Nagy got to throw the ball downfield, man. What was he thinking?
Nagy's a fucking idiot. Nagy's a fucking moron, bro. And Foles is not the answer.
He's not the answer.
This motherfucker is not the answer, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Don't even get in the hand.
I mean, yes, our offensive line is like, flubber. It's like, come on in.
Yeah, y'all let our pass rush get in there.
Our
pass rush is not
them motherfuckers good. Need to go get a job at hotels opening doors.
Damn. Our secondary is improved.
Like, come on in, motherfuckers.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
I noticed the secondary improved a little bit, but not so much that they should. I told you my money was on the Bears in that game.
I know you said it,
play.
But I'm glad you
no defense.
We had no offense.
We had no love, man.
No offense. I mean, we were stopping Henry for the first half, but the motherfuckers get tired, bro. You on the goddamn field the whole time. Mac was cussing the fuck out people. Motherfucker.
You're not gonna stop Henry.
That
dude's gonna get it.
Oh, we was stopping him.
They was stopping. You can stop Henry. You just consistently.
Hey, Mac had
one
of them soap parties afterwards. Put some soaps in the socks.
Yeah.
Come here, fools.
They gave him a blanket party. He got that blanket party.
He dove into the end zone carrying a Bears defender on his back.
That was AJ though.
Thank you, Ronnie. A fucking newborn deer.
Man, AJ a monster, man.
I'm just saying,
AJ was beast.
That looked pathetic. And I didn't even get to see the game. I just caught the highlight. And that was one of the highlights I saw. I was like, Jesus.
It was pathetic.
That was awful.
I will say it as a Bears fan. It was horrible.
You should have just made a TikTok of you throwing your jersey away. All your
I
Bears.
made one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
TikTok rant.
Yeah, I was so fucking pissed, bro.
I'm mad you got more subscribers on TikTok than I got on this motherfucker.
Facts.
And I've been doing this for
coming up on 2 years.
Man, fuck am I doing this for? Anyway,
hey,
Donnie Dumpster Fire has barricaded himself in the Oval Office, and he's still claiming he won. Like, like a chick with no date to prom.
He's on delusion mode right now.
Yeah, he's still saying he won. He's still claiming the military votes haven't been counted and that Pennsylvania was fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Has Nevada even stopped counting yet?
No,
Nevada has till the 10th.
Them motherfuckers are still counting, bruh.
But he told them to stop, though, didn't he?
Right. I mean, it don't matter. If anybody stops right now, the motherfuckers still won. Why are you telling people to stop?
If they stop now, they stop on the 10th.
Right. It doesn't matter.
Don't matter, man. You lost.
You lost. Take that L, bro, with dignity.
It's fucking over, man.
Take that L.
It's over. It's game over, man. Game over.
Vodka's already thinking about the next stick she's about to ride.
Yeah. Hey, dog. What's the over/under on when Melania? No, yeah.
I mean, Melania. That's why I'm thinking Melania.
You confused his daughter with his wife, which is done often.
Right. Well,
she's not going nowhere, man. That nigga lost the presidency.
The over/under is a year and 3 months.
He lost the presidency. He's still a billionaire. That bitch ain't going nowhere. Plus,
she's one of the most hated men in the world.
She didn't hit the wall. So what? So am I. Who gives a fuck?
Listen, man.
Bitch is still here.
Maybe
you got Melania?
Maybe you guys aren't keeping up with current events, but the reason why he's barricading himself in the Oval Office is because as soon as he walks out of that motherfucker, starts the IRS investigation.
Right.
And oh boy, Melania's got to get all the papers she can before they come and take her.
That bitch gonna get deported.
She might.
No. What are you gonna do? He's gonna leave the country. We're going on vacation to the south of France.
Right.
He just leave. Just go on vacation for a year or two. I would bail the fuck out. Bail out, man. Bail out.
Is going somewhere.
I would get on Marine One to a private jet, and then I would be the motherfucking king of New Zealand or some shit like that. You can't. If I got paper like that, there's no way I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
No way.
Right.
No. I'm gonna go live in fucking Singapore or some shit like that and be
motherfucker need to take his ass to North Korea, kick it with his homeboy Kim Jong-il.
Nah, I ain't going to North Korea.
No, they take your shit.
Yeah.
You build anything over there, they be like, we like this. This is good. It's ours now.
That's his homie, though.
Fuck that. They take everything, son. Says she will leave when she go to jail. Rodney, man, that's actually a sad fact, but how is that any different from the neighborhood dope boy? That's every chick. You go to jail, these hoes is out.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
I mean, Pooh, Biden and Kamala, they're not great.
Thank you, Pooh.
They're not great people. They suck too. But I just can't fuck with Trump. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
They combined for the largest incarceration of black people since slavery. Biden and Harris, headboard Harris.
But
combined for the largest incarceration.
It's interesting that people hang that around Biden's neck.
He signed it.
Yeah, along with like 100 other senators and community leaders who also. Does anybody remember the crack epidemic?
Who didn't run for president?
You're right.
100 other senators.
They didn't run for president. But does anybody remember the crack epidemic?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you remember how bad and violent that shit was?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It wasn't just it wasn't just the senators. It was just like, well, this is bad, and then everybody else was like,
the streets of New York and Cali. Right. The streets of New York and Cali was like a for real.
It was a war zone. L.A.
You had to
New
lock
York.
motherfuckers up. Come on, man. They was locking niggas up back then because motherfuckers was out there rampaging.
Now, where I will say that shit was unfair is when they was giving big numbers for crack, but not big numbers
for cocaine.
Now that was racism.
That's the systemic racism that we talking
racism.
About. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So
25 years. Coke.
Like I like how everybody likes to throw that out there, but then they don't discuss like, oh, at this particular time, this is what was going on.
It's the same thing with weed. It's like, where do you go to get your weed? You go get that nigga that down the street that your cousin know the blocks, because, and if you get caught with that, you getting stung over the head with that shit, man. Well, black folks is getting 4 to 5 more years selling weed than white folks.
It's actually 60% longer sentencing.
Yeah.
So. But take it to account.
But that's not. But you can't blame that on one person.
I'm not blaming it on one person. I'm not at all.
But if you want everybody who took politics, then you need to then you need to get locally. I'm saying individuals locally get together, communities and stuff, and get them judges the fuck up out of there. That ain't your president.
Facts.
Right.
Okay, let's take a step back then then we'll get into something a little less serious. When they were busting Rudy Giuliani when he was the mayor of New York, they were busting his balls and saying that stop and frisk law that he enacted was completely unconstitutional and unfair because it targeted minorities.
Right.
That stop and frisk was anybody who looked like they had something on them, pistol or otherwise,
racism,
stop them, put them up against the wall and frisk them. Yeah. But here's the catch. When he did that, the crime rate in New York dropped by 45%. Why? Because it was effective.
It probably would have dropped more if it wasn't a racial component.
It was, but it was effective.
I mean, let's go stop and frisk some Wall Street guys walking out of their offices with all that coke.
What you gonna give it? Some coke? Yeah, exactly. You gonna get them with some coke? Okay. But that violent crime went down by 45% when he did that.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's tongue in cheek. It's
like the crash unit in back in the day in the 90s with the gangs in LA and shit, like the Bloods. Them motherfuckers was just, if you had on red and blue, nigga, they was just putting your ass in the bus and shipping your ass off.
Which was
the crime rate went down.
I mean, it was
understandable.
Let's be totally honest here, y'all. It wasn't that people were necessarily voting for Biden. They were just voting against Trump.
That's what it was. That's just like when Obama was running, niggas was voting for him just because he was black.
Right.
Real shit. And what the fuck did Obama do for me, really? Shit. Had some great fucking speeches.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's what I kept saying. And I got in trouble for that the other day. I'm like, what did Obama do for y'all?
You know what I mean?
What did he do for y'all? What did Obama do?
Real rah-ha speeches.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street was a dope ass flick.
Oh yeah, that was.
Pooh, you gotta explain. Y'all making excuses. I'm a little confused. What he means by that one, bro? You gotta explain that one a little bit more.
So what else is going on, man? Besides dumpster fire and
my shit got taken down.
Oh yeah, world's greatest misogynist got flagged. Who do you think flagged you?
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, speculate.
I don't know. Some pussy sensitive motherfucker. I gotta
clearly.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, the new people out there, there's a YouTube channel called The World's Greatest Misogynist, hosted by yours truly. I always shout out that I am 1/3 of the unholy trio known as the Shake Up Guys. This nigga. 1/3 of the unholy trio known as the Shake Up Guys, hosted solely by me, where I take all the venom, vigor, and piss that's in me.
Opinions only.
Yeah, mine only. Fuck you, coward. Mine only. And I take it and I spew all that shit, that venom that I got, because I don't want to get this shit flagged. So I take it over there.
Flag me out.
And I had a great video that I put up yesterday called I Feel Sorry for Women. It's basically just it fits the title. I feel sorry for y'all because y'all get all y'all power front loaded, and then when you hit the wall, that shit goes away and you become the old bitch.
So your video was about basic SMV then? Basic sexual marketplace value.
That's it. And how it, after you turn,
and
what,
basically
30?
Because of how you delivered your message, they
you don't even know how I delivered the message.
I already know how it goes on YouTube.
Okay, well, yeah. So, yeah.
You don't even have to be angry when you say it. It's just certain trigger words that get, you know what I'm saying, they'll just throw you under the bus for whatever.
My video was up for all of 9 hours. It lasted 9 hours.
I didn't even know you put up a video.
Exactly my fucking point. It lasted 9 hours and somebody flagged it. in 9 hours for hate speech. I think
that's fucked up.
That's soft ass shit.
Maybe we should do another show like later on about S&V. Have we done that show?
Yeah, a long time ago. We did a show about sexual marketplace value that y'all was afraid to touch because y'all thought I was going to say something.
I wasn't afraid to touch it. I mean, I would like to have a woman here when we do it. I feel like it's necessary just to hear a female's perspective on it, because if you're going to talk about sexual marketplace, then I think you need both sexes. I don't think it's fair to just go at the subject with just 3 dudes in a room. You know
I agree, 100%.
So we can definitely.
I think it's fair because dudes determine the marketplace value. We're the ones who decide your value.
But then at the same breath, we'll talk about women being gold diggers.
Understandable. I expect no less. I expect a woman to be a gold digger. I expect her to shoot for the moon.
I can argue both.
I would say I don't get mad when I see a dime with a stink ass attitude. You're supposed to have a funky attitude. You're a dime. You're supposed to be a bitch.
Stink attitude, unless you ugly.
I get mad when I see a 7 with a stink ass attitude. Bitch, you're a 7.
Ugly, you should probably have a stink ass attitude, and that's God's fault. That's not our fault. But you know what I'm saying? I would have a bad attitude if I was ugly. Ain't shit you can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But a dime because that dime is dodging dicks all day long. She's just Mortal Kombat dicks all day long.
But it's just like, man, what happened to free speech, man?
Facts. Patrice O'Neal was the greatest of all time, and I hold him in high regard in everything I do. Thank you very much, Rodney Broom. Patrice O'Neal was a legend and the GOAT.
I do.
So, word up.
Anyway, what else going on in the world, man? Before we go into the topic,
well, that's pretty much.
Your Bears got donkey punched.
We already talked about that. I mean,
they put 3 knuckles deep in their ass, and then
it's in the past now.
The Titans literally right there.
Yeah.
It's all right. They still not going to the Super Bowl. Not the way they playing.
All right. Yeah. What else going on? That's it.
That's it.
Well then,
just to add one more thing to the whole political, I got to go on record with this one, Doc. I think Ted Cruz has got to be the biggest whore that's ever been in politics, or one of.
Yeah.
He is a whole bitch.
Pretty much.
And if somebody talked that bad about my family, not just my wife, my family, dog.
We got
in the yard fighting.
We got to see each other.
Yeah, I got to see you, dude. We got to fight.
You know.
But I just wanted to add to that before we jump into our topic. And as you know, our topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is we're just gonna air out some things that have been happening to us as individuals that's really been kind of pissing us off. And who wants to go first?
I'll take it.
You want to go first?
Mine's going to be quick.
Go right ahead, Rob. Do your thing, bro.
As my man's here mentioned it earlier, just playing around, I got on TikTok. My son had some videos on there he wanted me to see, so I got on TikTok. Well, I kind of find out there's a different type of TikToks, whatever. I come across recovery. Y'all know I'm in recovery. And I kind of made some videos, started coming up, blowing up a little bit. Got a nice little following, whatever. And as I started getting into this following, and people started messaging me, some people messaged me, hey, appreciate doing what you're doing, this and that. Then, all of a sudden, hey, I'm struggling right now. I have this going on. I have that going on. If you could, this is my Cash App, and whatever you can set. When the fuck did social media become the new panhandling? Like, what the fuck?
About the time GoFundMe was invented.
True, and that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, these GoFundMes are fucking ridiculous, bro. Oh, it's my birthday weekend. And why don't you send me some money for the GoFundMe? Walk around the club like everybody else with a fucking $1 pinned to your fucking shirt if you want to get extra money.
I have to just pause you just for a second to say this. Yeah, that is real. What you're seeing on the screen, hit the Cash App if you know what I'm saying, support the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm panhandling.
Yeah,
but I'm actually doing something. So
working for something.
Please, sir, continue.
We are entertaining. We are entertaining. This bitch is out of a few people, man. man. And then about a few months ago on Facebook, you know, they have the, you know, can somebody help me websites. And sometimes, you know, I'm a new mother or whatever. I might need some diapers or something. This one chick that had about, 6 or 7 kids asked for a washer and dryer. Not, hey, where can I get a cheap washer and dryer? Where can someone come fix my washer? No, I need a washer and dryer. A whole set.
Is it one of them $1,600 jumps?
A whole set. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck do you get off asking for somebody for their goddamn washer and dryer, bro?
That seemed to really piss you off.
And then, but here's the thing: you got 7 kids.
Damn.
Bitch, if you weren't prepared in life to have 7 kids, tie your vagina up.
7 kids.
7 kids.
Fuck a washer and dryer.
Should have tied them shits up at least 5 kids ago.
Nigga.
5 kids ago. If you're not prepared in life.
Shit, I'll pay for what's that shit called?
A vasectomy or
not a vasectomy.
for
not
the dude,
abort.
that nigga, whoever, or multiple. Well, I don't know. I'm not judging, but most likely. You know
Hysterectomy, that's what I'll pay for that shit.
It's just like, where the fuck do y'all get the audacity? Just a perfect stranger. Hey, I need some fucking money. I don't know you.
Facts. That's real. That's real. The internet panhandling, the begging. I saw a bitch piggybacking off what you said. That is hilarious, right? I saw a bitch literally put up a GoFundMe because she wanted to go on vacation to to Trinidad, I think. I saw another chick put up a GoFundMe because she wanted to get ass shots. She wanted ass shots, and she was like, if you donate, she'll send you pictures after the finished product.
That shit never looks right, man. For the most part.
I'm like, first of all, if I'm sending you money for this trip, am I going?
Nope.
Second of all, if I'm sending you money for these ass, am I smacking?
Oh.
Like, what the fuck? How? What?
Well, she can't get it off Backpage no more.
At least I respect the motherfuckers in the middle of winter standing on the fucking corner with that goddamn sign freezing their ass off. At least they freezing.
We'll work for food.
Right.
We'll lick dick for nickels. Whatever.
I got half a mind to grab one of them dudes. I need some yard work.
Yeah,
right.
Shit, I ain't trying to.
Like, are you really trying to work, or is this just a ploy?
In the cold, in the rain, you know, standing there for hours. That's a little physical. I need some money. I don't know your situation.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Motherfucker, you could be making way more money than I do, but you just want, can I get some money? Bitch.
She probably make more money if she just set up a Cash App on Instagram.
They have work from home.
And then just like put like the airplane emoji on it.
And fly me out.
Fly me out.
Right.
I mean, get it out the mud. The old-fashioned way.
It's just like people like we've always talked about integrity. Where's your integrity at, bitch?
That went out the window.
And especially dudes. I've seen dudes do it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
now that's even lower.
Not really.
Yeah,
it's not lower.
It's
you just see how you perceive it as lower.
It's lower.
It's low. Either way it goes, it's just we perceive it as lower for a dude because we expect dudes to be accountable.
Right.
But I mean, where did he learn this lack of accountability?
Raised by a single mom.
I didn't say that. I was just
it's
speculative. But speculation is fun, though.
Most likely 90% of the chance, yeah.
Probably.
That's usually what happens.
Can't say for sure.
The point is that
signs point to your right, sir.
When you got 18-year-olds fresh out of high school who are like, I'm not going to college, I'm not entering the workforce, they're like, fuck it, I'm going straight to the strip club or OnlyFans. U.S., where did integrity and hard work go? That's where you went. Why should I go slave at Walmart?
At least they're doing work. At least, OnlyFans, they doing something. They providing a service for some lonely motherfucker. That's a service.
Which one? OnlyFans or?
OnlyFans and strip club.
Okay.
Those are both services. Yeah. For some lonely.
As opposed to some motherfucker just
I need some money.
But I mean, a pretty girl can come straight out of high school.
You ain't never seen a pretty homeless bitch.
That is fucking true.
That's it.
I mean,
you ain't never seen a pretty homeless bitch.
That is true.
No.
That's true words ain't never been spoken. Give me something on that one.
I mean, that's Like
that is the fact.
Like, why would you see a? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's?
Because there's gonna be some nigga driving down the street and that bitch is laid up. Like, whoa.
I'll take you home, clean you up, and eat your pussy.
Right, right.
It's not gonna happen.
Right.
Somebody's gonna take
pretty woman style.
Exactly.
Bitch, get in this tub.
Get in this limo, get in this tub, wash your body. And there it is.
Talk. You know what I mean?
First soap, then bleach.
Then bleach, yeah. Then bleach again.
That shit just pisses me off, man. It's just like, man, the motherfuckers even got lazy for begging.
I mean, if you think about it, when we was having a conversation about S&V, doesn't it make perfect sense that they would come straight out of high school and go to the League of Extraordinary Sexy Bodies?
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta get that money while they still look cute, right?
Right.
Okay, so you want LeBron James it?
Well, yeah,
I can dig it. You want to Kobe Bryant?
Like, I mean, especially if you know you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If
like,
you know you ain't,
these are your options.
You know you dumb. You know you ain't got shit to offer. You know you gonna have a bullshit ass future in a minimum wage job. The only thing you got working for you is your face and your body. Mm-hmm. I agree. It makes perfect sense.
You come out the league and
go straight to the league.
Straight to the league, making that
come out of high school, go straight to the league.
With maybe the exception of Atlanta. Like around here, whenever you ever went to a McDonald's and looked back in the fucking fryer and be like, God damn, she fine as fuck. It don't happen. It don't happen.
I wouldn't say fine as fuck. Cute, maybe.
I mean, there's cute, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Cute. All right, yeah, you don't see
I wouldn't say she was fine as hell.
Because you don't see them because they don't work fast food because they ain't got to.
Yeah, they go straight to the league.
They go straight to the league.
Straight to the league.
The League of Extraordinary Bodies.
You know?
And hell, I've seen some not so extraordinary bodies in the strip club. I've seen pregnant women in the strip club.
Yeah.
That threw me for a loop.
I saw a one-armed stripper one time.
I've seen that too.
Bullet holes and...
But the point is
over
that
50.
Why I agree wholeheartedly. Why waste your time in college when you could just take your talent straight to South Beach?
Why rack up all that debt?
Why? That's real.
10 hard years of stripping, and you could probably be a millionaire if you watch your money. If you take care of your money, real shit, at the end of them 10 years, you could probably be a millionaire. Now, you have to make sure you don't get into drugs and alcohol and all types of shit like that. But if you really like watch your money from 1819 to 2829, hey man, put in some real work, bro.
Right, she was probably wearing a costume.
I swear to God, I hope that was a costume. Like, you're a Muslim stripper. For those of you at home, he says, somebody in the chat room says he saw a Muslim stripper. It was crazy. I hope to God she was a costume.
That was like, what's her name?
Mia. Yeah, the motherfucker.
I don't think she was. But
Brad is right, man.
That's what we're saying.
Brad is right. If you go to if you young chick and you get out in the game and you hustle and grind for 10 years, you stack your bread and don't trick it off or get a drug or drinking problem. Yeah, you can make some money and start a whole new life.
Make $200,000 a year as a stripper, right? Save half every year. At the end of them 10 years, you also lived a pretty decent lifestyle, and you got $1 million cash, straight cash.
Yeah, if you're not, I don't understand. It's hard to go to the strip club and see like the Ric Flair of strippers.
And see like the Ric Flair of strippers. Yeah. You talking about that top notch, top shelf.
You must not have been to Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, Atlanta, Vegas. Miami, you're losing shit.
Atlanta, bro.
Atlanta and Miami.
I ain't never been to one in Atlanta.
The thing is like Atlanta and Miami are like
those are the for top tier. Like if you walk into a
race, they be right here.
Even a bottom
and Vegas.
Clubs,
don't leave Vegas though.
Even a bottom
Vegas,
strip
Vegas is another
club, you gonna be like, damn. Now you go to the Gentleman's Club, Pink Pony, the Gold Club,
the Club Cheetah.
You walk into that, it's just nothing but woo.
Vegas is.
Yeah, motherfuckers will spend their whole life checks.
And if you really want to lose your mind, go to the DR.
You give a big clubs there?
Yeah. / fucking brothels. Yeah. You could tip for $1 or you can have me for. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I just want to throw some money.
Right. I don't want to get too sidetracked. What else to your grind my gears?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it, motherfuckers.
That's it.
That's it.
What about you, Jay, man? What you got?
I got into a little bit of an argument at work the other day.
Okay.
You know I'm notorious for that. My conversations with coworkers.
We know.
All right. The chick at work, we were having a discussion. She's a mother of 4 by 2 different men. Basically 2 by 2. It was simple. It was relatively nice. I thought it was cordial. And apparently I made one fatal flaw, one mistake. I said, you're low value. The fuck am I going to do with you?
That just sounds bad.
Sounds horrible.
Why?
What the
truth?
Phrasing. The phrasing.
The truth sounds bad?
Yeah, okay, listen to what you said. Without any context as to why she's low value, it just sounds bad.
Isn't that obvious?
She isn't, but
probably not to her, because if it was obvious to her, she'd probably change. Right. You know? But I'm talking about the title of low value. Now, when you say low value, I know exactly what you mean. But if you say low value to someone without any context whatsoever, yeah, of course they're gonna take offense to it, bro. Yeah. I mean, low value, dude. Fuck you. Who is you? You know, we working in the same place, bitch. How am I low value and you're not?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you're taking care of 4 kids, and it takes on average $10,000 a year to raise a kid. Whereas I have no kids, and we make the same amount of money. But now you're adding context. Yeah. You're adding to why she is low. It's common sense, though. I thought it was a common sense approach. Clearly
not, or she wouldn't have 4 kids. Clearly not.
Rodney, you're right. Toronto does have some dope.
If it was just common sense, then you wouldn't have 4 kids without anybody ever marrying you. All right. That's not. But I'm not saying that what you said was incorrect. I'm just saying that
it's phrasing and how.
No. I know exactly what he means when he says low value.
I do too.
I understand what he's saying.
I hear it,
and I'm not disagreeing with that.
Right.
With his assessment. I'm saying for somebody on the outside who really probably ain't that bright to begin with, ain't gonna take it like that. They just gonna be like, well, you're just calling me blah blah blah, because they're gonna go to emotion. You're using logic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't deal in emotion.
So, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna be like, this is gonna be bad. I'm mad. I'm going to HR. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck that place. I've been there enough. Apparently I'm not supposed to say the things I say. Here's the gist of it, and I was just using that as a jumping off point, is that what grinds my gears personally, what upsets me, is that I believe in accountability for men and women. Mm-hmm. If you're a dude and you decide to go out here and knock over this liquor store, knock over this bank, and then get mad when you get caught talking about systematic oppression and racism, no. Nigga, you just a bank robber and a liquor store robber. Fuck you. This ain't racism.
Nope.
If you're a chick and you decide to let 4 dudes nut and you have 4 different kids, and then you want to claim I'm just as good of a woman as a chick without kids, which I've had that argument too. She tried to explain. I've had chicks try to explain to me why they're just as comparable as the chick with no kids, and I'm like, no, you come with 4 extra bills, bitch. You got 4 mouths to feed. That's a burden. That's mama's baby, daddy's bill, bitch.
Especially, not to cut you off, but especially with single men with no kids at all. Now, I can understand sometimes a man that, even a father that has custody of his kid, all right, y'all want to make the little fucking Brady Bunch
family, right?
Cool. But to a man with no kids, nah, you are not even close on the same level.
Even to a dude with kids, typically a man with children is not asking anyone or anybody to help him provide for his kids. Even if you're a woman dating a guy with kids, you typically only got to see them kids every other weekend and maybe a couple days out the week. If you're a dude trying to date a broad with kids, you got to see this bitch kids at least 5 days a week and maybe get rid of them every other weekend. Right. You gotta wait till every other weekend before you can walk around her house naked.
Ticket is off the chain.
Facts. So fuck it.
And my wife, I love my wife and I love the kids. Mm-hmm. But when I was single, like back in the day, mm-hmm. and especially because when I was especially living in Bloomington, I was dating this one chick and I couldn't wait for that motherfucking weekend. Send this nigga the fuck. Go to
his daddy now. Yeah.
I can't stand this little motherfucker. Like, oh, that shit was so fucking. So I get it. I get it 100%.
See?
You know what I mean?
So that was something that grinds my gears. I understand that you are not high. I'm not gonna say it. You are not on an equal footing with. Here's what I guess what I'm trying to say is that every day there's a brand. So a new chick turns 18 every day. Every 6 months there's a brand new crop of 22-year-olds graduating from college. Every 6 months. What the fuck makes you more appealing than this bitch?
Yeah. Now let me ask you this.
Because you can cook spaghetti?
It can also work on the flip side.
Shoot.
Like, if you got a nigga that ain't got no job, he's got 3 or 4 different baby mamas, you know what I'm saying, out there living with his mama or his auntie, 9 times out of 10. And you got this young lady, you know what I'm saying, working in profession. She's a general manager of a highfalutin, you know, whatever. Then they're not equally yoked. No. You know what I'm saying? So niggas can be...
That falls on her.
You know.
That falls completely on her. If you choose to go down that road and you want to play that game, or you want to hit your horse to that wagon, go right ahead, you dumb bitch.
She's not going to choose him.
But if you... I don't blame her.
She's not going to choose him.
She shouldn't.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It can go both ways. It can go both ways.
It can. It absolutely can. I'm being fair. If you're a dumb bitch and you hit yourself to a wagon and a nigga that got 19 kids, and you ain't got none, you end up baby mama number 17, I have no sympathy for you. Fuck you. You deserve everything you get.
But you keep talking about the woman. I'm talking about the nigga, though.
I'm talking about him, too. He ain't shit either.
He ain't shit, bro.
You ain't shit either. I'm like...
But motherfuckers, man, we got pride. I'm the man. Well, nigga, you living with your auntie, motherfucker. Do something with life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You get no say. If she picking your ass up and we about to go out to eat, you can't be like, I want to go here. Nah, nigga, shut the fuck up. She paying. She get to decide where that fucking meal comes
Facts.
from. You get ass nigga.
You get power burgers today, man. Shut up. Right. No, I'm fair. I started off in the beginning of the sentence. I said I'm fair with it.
Right.
Because I'm like, if you knocked over banks and that was your hustle, we takers and shit out here. You don't get no sympathy from me. You made your choices.
Right.
Same thing with the woman. You made your choice. You chose to let that dude skeet off in you.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to. It's choices.
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
My turn, huh? All right. Well, I guess the thing that really pisses me off the most about when we do this show is from the beginning, since we first started doing it, even up until now, for some strange fucking reason, people want to talk to me about what other people said. You know who you are. And I want to say to y'all, go talk to them. I am not in control of what comes out of anybody's mouth.
Yeah.
On the streets, on the news.
Right.
Not even on this show. The only thing I got control over is what I say. So if you do not have a problem with what I say, don't come to me talking about you got a problem with somebody else's shit. Because I don't give a fuck. And quite frankly, you're just wasting my fucking time.
And you're more than welcome to come talk to us. But watch how you step to us, too.
I mean, that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like you don't know you guys, or you do know you guys and you're just afraid to say it. Just say it. Just say it to them. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with something I say, cool. That's just rational. I said something, you disagree with it, whatever.
Right.
That's fine. Like somebody probably have a problem with what I said about strippers earlier, but my facts are pretty clear. If you hustle grind as a stripper and you do the right things, you stay off drugs and stay out of alcohol, hell, especially nowadays with OnlyFans and all that other shit, you can be a millionaire in 10 years.
Yeah.
Legitimate millionaire.
And what is wrong with that? Nothing.
But, with all that being said, that's really what grinds my gears the most is when people like, man, I heard your bros on there, man. I don't agree with that. Okay.
Well, first of all, I don't give a fuck.
What are you telling me for? They have their right to their opinion, just like you have a right to your opinion, not to like what they said.
And you have the right to disagree with me. You feel me? And I'm totally fine with that. I like butter pecan. Some motherfuckers don't. That's my opinion. But, you know, we can always talk and chop it up. I'm always willing to have a nice little debate or dialogue or whatever you want. Just remember, watch what you say. Don't let these cameras and shit fool you now.
Okay. I wasn't gonna threaten nobody, but
I wouldn't threaten. There
was no like. I mean, if you walk up to me like you know, say, hey, cool, hey man, can we talk for a second? Sure, man. Right. You know, blah blah blah. Cool. I disagree. Well, this is why I say that. You know,
definitely. That's what I'm saying.
Just like you go talk to fucking Jay, man. If you don't like what he says, go fucking talk to him about it. Right. I'm tired. I've got other shit.
We know 90% of the motherfuckers come up to you was talking about him.
What the fuck?
I got other shit to do.
You fucking traitor. You ain't shit. So wait a minute. Everything is 90% of the shit is my fault, huh?
I don't say it's your fault. You have a right to say what you want. But most of the things that people come up to me was like, hey man, I don't agree with what he said. It's usually shit you say.
So it's true. Then 90% of the shit he said.
I mean, it is. I'm not blaming you, but that is usually what people come up to me to say. And I tell them to go fucking talk to him, man. What are you talking to me for? I ain't got shit else to do. Like I ain't got shit else to do. Like I got multiple businesses that are in like flux right now.
So the majority of people that say something to you who have a problem with this show are saying it.
Same here.
90% of the people who talk to you are saying they have a problem with something that I said.
Yeah.
At least they watching.
Right. Right. So that's a good thing.
Okay, let me ask you this then, because I got a response, but I want to ask you this: are any of them men?
No.
There has been there has been a handful of men, just maybe two or three. Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, I care less about not that I just throw my guys under the bus like that, but I mean I care less about what men say because dog, fuck your feelings, dog. I don't care about what you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not your pastor.
Right.
I mean, if you've never been to my home, then probably not even friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
I mean, like how you feel means very little to me,
nigga?
And it means even less to me if you're talking about what someone else said. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. If you have a problem with it, then have the discussion with him. You don't want to have the discussion with him because for real, you know that your argument is somewhat emotional and your shit is gonna get cut to fucking pieces. And then maybe some of the shit that he does say, you might be like, you know what?
Yeah, you're right.
That dude right. So when it's the dudes, I just get the fuck out of here. When it's the women, I'm kind of like, get the fuck out of here too. But at least from their perspective, I get it. You're a woman, so you're gonna come from an emotional perspective. So, hi Sarah, how you doing? Sarah. Perfect timing.
If you're a man and you have a problem with anything that I say on here, you need to neuter yourself now. You have no balls, no heart, and no character. Because anything that I'm saying for the men. Take your balls back. Take your pride and your power back. Stop being a bitch. Men. You said no men, right? Just you, 2 or 3 men. You should take a wiffle ball bat and hand it to a bitch and have her just hit you in your left sack repeatedly because you don't need that one apparently. You're not using it anyway.
I kind of figure that whoever these guys are, they've already been wiffle ball bat.
Good.
To the nuts.
Good. Well,
that's why they doing it.
They weren't using it anyway.
And it just depends on, I mean, let's keep it 100. There's sometimes I don't agree with things you say. Once in a blue moon, but there's sometimes, I mean, everybody has their own.
Yeah, but you don't bring it to me.
Well, I would always.
I don't have to listen to it from you to me. Right. I'm like, you can go talk.
And we usually talk about, we have a cigarette after the show, and usually be like, oh yeah, I don't know about that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Secondly, to the ladies who have a problem with the things that I say, eat my dick. You only have a problem because it fits you or it hits close to home. If I say stop shitting out puppies, fuck you. Stop shitting out puppies, bitch. You know you can't take it back. I love my kids. No, you don't. If you could take them fuckers back and go do that shit over, you know you would.
And I don't disagree with anything he's saying.
I hate that shit when bitches are like, my baby's a blessing. No, your baby's a burden, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. That little fucking kid is a bill that you wish you didn't have by the motherfucker you got him with. Eat my dick. I hate that shit. Stop it. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to me, bitch. I'm not dumb. Don't test my intelligence, you fucking whore. Don't do that shit.
Well, this bitch is
hold on. That bitch, these y'all so fuck you. Don't throw me off.
Watch this now because it won't be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably be gone in 9 hours like my other one. The point I'm trying to make is that this shit is it's untrue. It hurts your feelings. I'm sorry, but I'm not saying anything that we aren't all thinking. I'm not saying anything that we haven't all said at the barbershop, at the bar, at any. This shit was born out of a fucking conversation at the bar. In the chat room, he said, this reminds me of the conversations we had at K-State. That was in fucking 1998. Motherfucker, this shit ain't changed. That was 98. We were in college. We were having these same conversations. All we did was put pen to paper and put fucking spoken word to fucking camera and microphone. It's the same shit. Nothing's changed. I'm not saying anything that I didn't say in fucking 1998. This is literally just rehashed fucking thoughts. And you know why? Because it still holds true. If it hurts because you fucked up, bitch. If it hurts because you let this nigga nut in you and you knew he wasn't no good then. Because you was digmatized and you said, oh, fuck it, I love him, maybe he'll change. No, he didn't change, bitch. And now you stuck with 7 kids by a nothing ass nigga, fuck you. Yeah. Deal with it, bitch. I don't have these problems. That's not my life, bitch. I made smart choices. I knew this bitch wasn't shit, and I don't want another for. Fuck that bitch and fuck you too.
I need an applause button on here.
Yeah, that's the only applause we ever gonna get. So if it hurts because it hits home. If it hurts because that was you, or that was your mama, or that was your sister, or that was your auntie. Fuck you. I'm not saying anything that's untrue. I'm just saying what nobody else has the balls to say because I don't feel no repercussions from this shit.
Word up.
True.
So eat my dick. If you got a problem with what I say, eat my dick. Don't come see me. Don't approach me and try to have a rational conversation because if I'm drinking, I'm probably going to tell you to eat my dick. So fuck you, man. That's just horseshit. And to you dudes, toughen up. To you women, soften up. Because the bitches are harder than the dudes these days. Fuck you.
Sometimes.
Now, if this video does get flagged, I apologize sincerely.
Well, we could help it not get flagged if the folks in the chat room just hit that like button.
Hit like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and share with your friends. And click that notification bell so you know when we go live. All right. Nice.
Yeah. Nigga felt like
hey man, here's the thing, man. Don't. Here's the thing. If it's the truth, then fuck them.
So fast. Damn. I'm like, but dudes, and this is what bothers me the most. I think I didn't get this part out. Dudes, you know this shit is true. If you have a baby mom that's busting your balls, if you have some bitch that ran you ragged or did you dirty, if you have some chick in your life that cheated on you or fucked you over, everything I'm saying literally is for you. There's nothing we're saying here that you haven't said with your boys. It may not have been articulated as well, but it's the same fucking thing you've already said. It's the same conversation you had. It's not that I'm saying it. You just feel like I shouldn't be saying it. Mm-hmm. You fucking coward. You should want somebody to speak up for y'all. You should want a group of guys to come together and be like, we got you. We're going to say everything you're scared to say. You shouldn't even have to speak to your girl and be like, I want this bitch to act right. You should just show this bitch our videos and be like, bitch, watch this. Or if you don't want to call her bitch, be like, baby, watch this. And then under your breast, be like, bitch. There you go. Jesus, fuck. You fucking candy ass.
Like that shit, that Key and Peele shit. I said, bitch.
You Sarah Berkeley.
Oh, my homie.
Oh, that's what's up. We love you watching us too. Thank you, sir. Shows your
Hugs and kisses. Yeah, man. Well, that's the only gripe I really had was, you want to bring it to me.
Talk to that nigga.
Fuck you, Pooh. I'm not gonna cry, nigga. I hate soft ass shit, man. I don't like soft shit, man. That bugs me, dude.
Wow.
If you have a gripe with something we say, make it a legitimate gripe. Like you said, oh, you fucking didn't agree with my political views. Okay, fine. You don't have to. I don't agree with half the shit I say either about politics. Anything I say about life in general, social commentary, I thought that shit out. I'm not pulling that out of my ass. This shit I've thought about. I got free time, motherfucker. I sit and think and write.
Conspiracy time. Do you think people have such a problem with some of the rhetoric in the manosphere is simply because handing over that type of power to the weakest among us is what's going to keep their foot on the throat on the strongest?
That was a lot, nigga.
It's a lot to think about. I mean, but that's the only conclusion I can come to. I mean, why else would they do that? Why else would all the men in Senate and legislation and all that, why have they not changed them laws yet? Some of them laws that make no sense whatsoever.
Because it wouldn't be beneficial. The same reason they haven't changed child support laws.
Hand in our pocket.
Because the same reason they haven't changed child support laws.
They program
more beneficial.
They program the
rewarding.
weaker males to come at guys like us,
right,
to say we're wrong.
They've trained these
because you was trained by your bitch ass mama.
Because they've trained these candy asses to believe that this is what you're supposed to believe. This is what you're supposed to think.
Brilliant.
This is fucking asinine.
That's why I applaud and so grateful, and I think all three of us can say I'm so grateful for my father. Yes, that nigga was a tyrant when I was a child, but
they're supposed to be.
I appreciate
rule with an iron fist.
I appreciate every tyrant move he made. Now as I am older, like what the fuck? Like I'd be in the living room, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah. I remember one time my dad was getting in my ass, and he was this close
to fucking
me up. He had just put his fist through my bedroom wall,
bro.
And the only thing that saved me was his brother called at that very moment, and that shit changed my life. Yeah. I was like, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna quit fucking up.
Right.
Right. That's right. I'm done. I am done fucking up. I'm done.
But they taught us how to be men, though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't fucking up no more.
It was at that moment you realized I gotta get my shit together.
I gotta get my shit together.
Here's the point of the story.
Either 12.
If there's not a masculine presence in the household or in that kid's life to teach them early on, then the masculine presence is going to be the police later on.
Ooh.
Are the judges.
That's not what they didn't want to hear that.
Are the corrections officer. So either
they didn't want to hear that.
Either some man puts his foot in this kid's ass early, or some men put their foot in his ass later.
And
I ain't gonna be their foot.
I thank God for my dad. That nigga scared the shit out of me with barely talking to me. He didn't talk, he showed.
And my dad, I mean, yes, I did take a wrong path. I did, you know what I'm saying? I was out there gaming. I'd go out there and shoot 15 niggas, but when I came home, yes, sir. You need the dishes done? All right. You want the grass cut? Fucking okay. I done murdered 13 niggas, but hey, I'm finna listen to what the fuck this nigga got to say.
Especially if you're raising a boy. You need that masculine energy.
I did not kill 15 people.
Yeah, I know, right? You just confessed to like 30 murders.
It's like 13 felonies, right?
A man needs that masculine energy. Because especially when you get to 12, 13, I'm going to try, moms. I try, moms, because nigga, I think I could take your old ass. Dad, my dad was 5. My dad's 5'9", 5'10" at best. I'm 6'1", and I still think he can fuck me up. I still think he can give me a shot to the ribs that will drop me. You talking about a man that taught me how to steal cars and taught me how to open doors for bitches.
Right.
This dude's nuts, and I have the utmost respect for the man. Yeah. So I just.
Yeah.
I think you need that masculine energy in young men, because when you don't get that, you get a lot of dudes who are either hypersexual or hyper aggressive. They because they don't know what a man is, so they trying to compensate. So they either want to fuck every chick they see or fight every dude they see.
Yeah,
and that's what you end up with. You need that masculine energy.
Yeah, facts.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I'm glad we had this show, man.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Had to get some shit off our chest, man, so we can get to the
I didn't know how I was going to word it, but I knew I was pissed that day.
We need to talk about this. This was that show I wasn't really concerned too much about getting flagged. I was just like, fuck this, man. I'm tired of having these conversations with people. I'm done. I know you tired of seeing motherfucking useless GoFundMe's on there. I think that at the end of the day, with the useless GoFundMe's, though, it's just like, don't donate to them shit. I know you don't, but I'm saying
it's not even that. It's just the direct. The ones that really piss me is the direct messages into my fucking inbox, and I've never talked to you a day in my life.
To the DMs from
never talked to you a day in my life. Never liked your shit. Never said a word to you on your comment. You should go straight into my goddamn DM asking for money.
Right.
The audacity, bitch. The fuck?
Shit.
What's wrong with you? Fuck.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm straight. I don't need a drink.
Everything we said, man, was from the heart, man. It was time that we said it. I don't know if you heard us say it before, but we said it again, and now y'all know. If you watch this and then you still continue the same shit, I'm going to talk shit to you. I'm gonna do it. And I'm not good at talking shit to people because I feel like I haven't won until you try to swing on me.
I mean, the reply is simple. I'm gonna start handing y'all business cards that say, if you have a problem with something Jay said, just hand them the business card, and it's gonna say very simple, eat my dick. And that's it. Jay said, eat my dick. I did. Eat my dick. If you got a problem with something, I said, eat my dick. If you flag this video, eat my dick. If
I think a majority of the people, like, it's like if it was like a dude that had something, you know, a problem with what you said, is because his woman told him to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like these guys. You don't like them either.
That's a bigger problem.
Like, what?
What the fuck are you afraid of?
Losing that
If you're a dude, you afraid of losing this bitch? For what?
Well, for several reasons. One, he's afraid of losing that chick because, hey, let's be honest, a lot of those cats that do that shit, that's who they live with. They ain't gonna be homeless if they buck against that system.
What do you call it? Homosexual. Okay, if you lose her, okay, fine. If you live with her, you gotta keep a roof over your head. That's self-preservation. I understand. I will give you a pass on that one. You gotta keep a roof over your head. If you don't live with her by her standards and her rules, the hell are you afraid of? To say, what's she gonna do? Leave you? Okay, you get to save money.
She might.
And you get to go back out in these streets. Every 6 months, there's a brand new crop of 22-year-olds graduating from college. Fuck is you afraid? You can get a better bitch whose titties sit up and perky and everything, gravity ain't set in. So what the fuck is you afraid of? What are you afraid of? She's gonna take my money. Nigga, make more money. Money is not my highest commodity. Time is my biggest resource. My time is more precious than my money.
Wasting my time talking to me about this bullshit.
Thanks.
Right.
Don't show that bitch this video and tell her you need to watch more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, don't forget, guys, we still have Assassins Are Cheaper shirts on sale.
Thank you, bro.
Please go ahead and cop some of those if you would like.
And if this is our last video,
right?
I'm sorry.
I doubt it's our last video. This might have been the video we needed to do.
Then I'm gonna put that nigga with a TikTok and we'll be all right.
At the end of the day, I mean, we appreciate everybody who shows up in here, man, and we appreciate, you know, the words of encouragement from the chat room and, you know, the people who actually, you know what I'm saying, who are down for the show, man. We appreciate y'all and we love y'all, and we hope you share this with some people who maybe, you know, maybe they need a template for they, you know, to show their friends, like, okay, I feel a certain way, but I don't want to say it, so I'm just gonna sit them down in front of the guys and have them say it for me. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And also, I usually don't do this, but it's actually two guys I really actually had a lot of respect for. R.I.P. to Sean Connery and Alex Trebek. I love that fucking show.
Yeah, man. Me too.
You know, I love Sean Connery. He was my dude. Anyway,
just when you thought 2020 was done, kicking y'all ass.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah,
love those guys.
Facts.
You know, R.I.P.
Dude, before you jump out, I really gotta go. Remember last week we talked, I'm sorry, because I know you were trying to do our sign out.
No, it's good.
But remember last week we had talked about how they legalized crack, cocaine, heroin, and meth in the state of Oregon, right?
They decriminalized it.
Decriminalized it, I'm sorry. Where now it's just a fucking, not even a misdemeanor, it's just a fucking fine.
Yeah, they get you help rather than...
Yeah. And then actually fucking...
Yeah, sending you to jail.
Yeah.
Charging you, I should say.
Okay.
You can still get arrested, but you can't be charged.
Well, the first crack dispensary has been opened in Oregon.
I don't think that's real.
Capitalism.
It absolutely is true.
I don't know.
Think that's real,
Capitalism. Where you can
because it's still technically illegal. It's just decriminalized.
Okay, so if it's decriminalized, that means it's not illegal to sell.
No, I'm pretty sure it'll still be illegal.
Still illegal.
No, decriminalized means it's no longer a criminal act. So you can sell it, but as opposed to incarcerating you, we can find
that. I don't think that's true.
Well, I
to be honest.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Thing, but I don't think that's true.
I believe it has. I believe it is.
Okay. And we can have different opinions.
Exactly. See, that's how it works. You can disagree.
How it works right there.
We can disagree.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
I don't feel any kind of way about it because I don't do crack.
I don't do crack, heroin, or meth, motherfucker. But that's not the point. The point is that fucking Oregon is getting ready to look like a zombie apocalypse now, man.
It's not.
It probably.
It's not The Wire where they fucking had the red zone. That's not what the fuck it is.
I don't think crack has the same addiction factor as heroin, though.
No.
Like, I mean, I know there's people addicted to crack, but like, I was speaking to a guy who, like, back in the day did that Blue Magic shit, like that heroin from that movie. Like, it was a real, like, packaging that said Blue Magic on it, and he said that shit was fucking amazing. And I'm like, okay, but you know, he's straight now, but I'm saying even back then, you know, a lot of people was just strung the fuck out on that shit. And I mean, there's people strung out on crack too, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like for me, it's just I probably would. I don't know. I make a joke that when I get about 65 and retired, I'm gonna try heroin because there's got to be something to it.
I'll pass.
Don't do it.
I mean, game's over then, man. Yeah. Game's over.
You really want to be a 65-year-old new heroin addict?
I'm not going to be a new heroin addict.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a new heroin addict. Chances are, at 65, that'll be it for me. But I at least got to know what all the hubbub is about.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm curious.
That's just like motherfuckers came up with a new game called Russian Roulette. Let's all try it out and look and see what happens.
That's just instant death. See, with heroin, I'm going to nod the fuck off.
By the time you get 65, heroin will be instant death. I can promise you that.
Yeah, well.
So.
Well,
anyway, we've droned
on. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hit the share button, like and subscribe. And if you want to donate to our show, or if you know somebody, if you know plenty of people who like to pander to women on GoFundMe's for dishwashers and washing machines or whatnot, please send them our way. We need somebody to hit the fucking Cash App and donate to this show because this shit wasn't cheap, and we appreciate that. And we would appreciate any donations you could give us. I'm panhandling right now because damn it, man, my time is money. Shout out to the fellas for coming by today, man, and airing out their grievances.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'll be 65. We'll give a shit. Game's over. Anyway, so I would like to say thank you, everybody.